All right, good afternoon. I certainly hope and pray that all is well. Oh boy. Just give me a minute. So, I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Talk about this BreaunaJewellBellamy. Now, when I said I was going to sue you, I meant exactly what I said. For anyone that did any baneful work against me on her behalf, you're going to be sued as well. Now, let's see here what this bitch got planned. So, nobody's here. Everyone's gone. Why did everyone leave? I thought that's what people liked, drama. So this woman here is talking about, I am part Colombian woman, Colombian coffee, and have Nicaraguan ancestors. Hashtag Nicaraguan coffee, coffee, tobacco. I smoke cigars occasionally, although you talked about other people that smoke. Rum and chocolate. As products people enjoy around the world is in my genes. I married a Finnish man years ago. I'm a divorcee. Hashtag Finland has the world's largest coffee consumption of any nation, or did. I lived there for a short while and I loved it. I had hashtag Gavalia coffee years and years ago, long before ever knowing of this senile pathogen's existence. So you are referring to me as the senile pathogen, because I talked about you copying off of me with the Gavalia coffee, like you copied off of me with the rose in your hair, like you copied off of me about just about everything that I said that people saw and told me she's copying off of you. You do all that and say all that to prove that you drink coffee. You also say Kendrick Lamar was trying to kill you or something like that. Return to sender, return right back to you, BreaunaJewellBellamy. Right back to you. You also said that he was trying to kill you, but now you're back on being his biggest fan. Now you call me senile. Let's look at the definition, which you'll probably copy off of this too, of me going into definitions of words. You'll do that too. Here's the post for those of you who want to see. There it is. That's her. That's what I'm reading from. Senile is an outdated, like you're outdated, an often offensive term for mental and physical decline associated with old age. Though it is frequently used colloquially to describe symptoms like confusion, forgetfulness, and a loss of self-care ability. Medically, these symptoms are often a result of dementia, such as Alzheimer's disease, rather than a natural part of aging itself. Using specific diagnoses like dementia or Alzheimer's disease is more accurate and less stigmatizing than using the term senile. But I understand you using outdated terms because you're a very outdated person, though you think that you are progressive. You want to believe so desperately that you are. This is why you talk about gang shit at 42, 41, whatever, however old you are, a woman. Meaning senile is an adjective that describes being mentally or physically infirm with age. I'm 53 years old, and it's very obvious that I don't have Alzheimer's nor dementia. Let's look at the definitions of what Alzheimer's and dementia is. Because they're often confused. Dementia is a general term describing a group of cognitive decline symptoms that interfere with daily life, caused by various underlying conditions such as Alzheimer's disease, vascular dementia, and Lewy body dementia. Symptoms may include memory loss, confusion, difficulty with problem solving, and changes in behavior. Alzheimer's disease, a specific type of dementia that is most common, 60 to 80%, caused by the accumulation of amyloid plaques and tau tangles in the brain. Symptoms are similar to dementia, but typically progress more gradually and severely. Early symptoms may include subtle memory loss, difficulty with language, and problems with spatial navigation. It seems as though, based off the definition, that you would fall up under this outdated term, senile. Because how quickly have you forgotten that you said Kendrick Lamar was trying to kill you or has been raping or whatever you claim he's been doing to you, yet you are back to promoting him like a 16-year-old little girl. For years and years, you've known about Gavalia coffee. Or you've known about coffee. Is that what you said? I had Gavalia coffee years and years ago. So, is that the only kind of coffee that you had, Miss Colombian Nicaraguan? That's the only kind of coffee you've ever had? Gavalia. All the many thousands and different kinds of coffees out there. That's it. You said all that to prove that you had Gavalia coffee years and years ago. I didn't say that you didn't have Gavalia coffee. Oh, you forgot. Sounds like you're senile. Maybe you're dealing with some dementia. Because I didn't say you didn't have Gavalia coffee years and years ago. I didn't say you never had Gavalia coffee. Sounds like you're dealing with some senility. Sounds like you're senile. Because I never said that. I got all my videos up of what I said and when I said it and how I said it and where I said it and why I said it, what time I said it. Painting of the nails, this emoji thing that you all do. Emojis. Now let's look at pathogen. Pathogenic of a bacterium, virus, or other microorganism causing disease. A highly pathogenic avian influenza virus. Pathogenic means able to cause disease, describing agents like certain viruses, bacteria, or genetic mutations that can make a person, animal, or plant sick. Let me go back to something real quick. This dementia, it sounds like you are dealing with some confusion and memory loss. You're confused. Did not 19 Keys, that's the other one. Kendrick Lamar try to kill you, or didn't he? Why are you supporting someone who tried to kill you or is trying to kill you? Confusion. I didn't say you didn't have the coffee. Memory loss. I already went over that. Changes in behavior. I damn sure would have never talked to you by the way you've been acting over the last 4 years. Something is wrong with you. You're having some changes in behavior. Sounds like you're dealing with senility, like you're senile. I'm going to use a term that you understand, though it's outdated, just like you're outdated. The entirety of your existence is outdated. One thing, I don't have a problem with taking care of myself. See, I don't need to run to people's hometown to stalk them to get involved with who I think that they're going to marry because they have money, because I can't take care of myself. That's what you do. That's what you did. I don't do black magic on people for any reason, but damn sure not to kill them so that I can take the money from them that belongs to them because I can't take care of myself. That's what you do. BreaunaJewellBellamy, half Colombian or Colombian and Nicaraguan. That's what you do. That's what you did. So you're calling me pathogenic. Is that what you said? Yeah, a pathogen. You called me a pathogen. Okay. I haven't caused dis-ease for myself. Well, probably for you. Probably caused you some dis-ease. Because you thought that I was just going to sit back and take your bullshit. So I probably have caused you some dis-ease. Like when you break glass and cut yourself after I've made videos about you. And the shit that you have done to me and your assault on me in my life and your lies. I'm glad you put those videos back up because I've now downloaded them. So that's going to be excellent for my case against you. Thank you. Now, what you're probably going to do, what you do is like you did before, you go away for a minute, think that people are stupid like you, thinking that they think you're done, you're leaving them alone and all this kind, and then you go back on your rampage. Oh, they're gone now. Everyone's gone. So what you're probably going to do, you try to sneak attack. You like to do sneak attacks on people. To ramp back up your bullshit. I told you, just because you haven't heard anything doesn't mean I'm not doing anything in regards to suing you. You're going to be sued. And once again, anybody who, I don't care who you are, you help this woman in any way, shape, or form to attack me, do baneful things to me, steal from me, so on and so forth, you're going to be part of the lawsuit. So whomever you may be, blocked or not, you're going to be part of the lawsuit. I will be suing you as well. So you're probably trying to figure out some way, or you done weaved some little plan together to continue to attack on your outdated channel or channels and all of your socials. They're gone. Where is everyone? Am I still on? Let me see. Yeah, I'm still there. I gather you said, call me senile because of my age. 53 is not old. You know, you all are funny, your generation. You think 30 is old, and in your 30s, it's kind of sad and pathetic. It's like, that's not old. 53 isn't old. Bitch, I wouldn't give a fuck if I was 93. You think it's so funny, people like you, BreaunaJewellBellamy, how idiotic you are. You still think that you're like 19. But you think that because a person is older, you come at them with these shots of these old bitches and she's senile and she got gray hair and all of that silly ass shit. As though it's not going to happen to you. You probably, maybe you don't plan on living that long. Or you're so silly, you think that your little young pussy that you've been throwing around all over town, everywhere you go, that it's going to continue to be that way. You're going to continue to be young, and you're going to continue to be able to do your little, what is it? That old snaky, I'm cute and hot and sexy. And it's just going to just work for you the rest of your fucking life. I never did no shit like that. And it's just going to continue to work for you the rest of your life. And all the men are going to want me because I'm so cute and hot and light-skinned. You do what we used to do back when, like in the 70s and 80s. I was born in 1972. Black people would always say, I don't know about the boys, but you know how girls are. I got Indian in my blood, because black people hate being black. Black Americans hate being black. They want to be everything but black. Okay, you probably do have Indian, quote unquote, Indian, Native American in your blood. It's based on the history. So, I got good hair. I got Indian in my blood. Because I'm light skinned, I can say that I'm half white. I got white peoples in my blood. You know that shit that they do on there in these social media, that old colorist bullshit. What they call them, the exoticals. Light skinned privilege. Light skinned versus dark skinned. What's that shit? They be talking about all that dumb shit. Still the white man's slave. What's that book? I wish I had. I used to have it. That Willie Lynch letter. But that didn't really happen. It's not the point of the book. Willie Lynch minded. As Colombian and Nicaraguan, I drink coffee. I come from places where they drink coffee. I was in Finland. I'm a divorcee. They drink coffee there more than anybody in the world. Oh, they did. The lengths you go to prove your bullshit is amazing. Now, I wouldn't give a fuck, except that you have to call me names. That's where the problem lies. So I know and recognize your sneaky, snaky ways. The senile pathogen. I guess the people on your Twitter are looking like, did this bitch forget she said that Kendrick Lamar was raping the shit out of her, or no, was trying to kill her? Now she's back to being his biggest 42-year-old, 16-year-old fan. So he can come back and get some of that delicious vagina, right? Come on back, Kendrick. Come on back. Forgive me for saying that. Come on back. Get some of this poontang. Come on, get some of this pussy that everybody done had. Everybody. Sounds like, once again, you're senile. Now, I would say I don't have no disease or anything like that, but you're saying that I caused disease. You're admitting I've caused some dis-ease for you. Because, once again, you expected me to just go sit somewhere and cry and let you just talk about me like a dog and take my money and what you thought was my man and my life and so on and so forth. And, and you just laugh. And I just sit there and cry and end up being a nobody or end up taking on your karma. Oh, no, that's right. You was trying to unalive me, allegedly. No, as I see it. So let's see here. One more. How you plan on knitting back your little lying ass story. I wonder, is Dorothy dangerous? Was she Nicaraguan? Or maybe you're saying that your cocaine, your fantasy is this cocaine daddy of yours. Sounds like he was the pathogen. He caused a lot of dis-ease in a lot of lives of a lot of people. So it sounds like that's in your bloodline. Your bloodline. It's gonna be judgments. Nine of Swords. Prince of Wands. The High Priestess. Five of Cups. You're under some judgment. But see, not only you. You're under a lot of judgment. And you have a lot of people under the same judgment that you're under. Because you lying. They did it of their own accord. But because you lying to them concerning me, and probably other people too, but I'm talking about me. Well, what you put out is what you get back. And you're in this Nine of Swords upright energy. I don't know, maybe something is haunting your fucking ass, bitch. Sad thing, I'm here like you won't let it go. You keep on, you keep pressing on and on and on. And here there's some energies that are tormenting the shit out of you, but you won't let it go. I refuse. I don't know, that wouldn't be senile or pathogen. That'd just be a damn fool, which you are. A mental case. And you're under judgment, and you got these negative energies haunting your fucking ass because you tried to bring conflict to me. That's the High Priestess. And you don't want to be in any kind of regret about it, but you are. For your lying, manipulative, evil ass ways. Ace of Swords, upright. Ten of Cups, in reverse. Ace of Wands, upright. The Six of Cups upright. I don't know, bitch. Maybe this Ten of Cups in reverse represents the Finnish man you were married to in Finland. You need to be important and to be looked at with any kind of level of importance and favor. It's just fucking amazing to me. You know, I guess anybody can do that and feel that way, but you have to do it by well, I'm hearing projecting, but trying to constantly demean me. Some shit you started because you thought that you were going to get something, betraying and back. And you thought you were going to win whatever that is, win something that you started that I wasn't never even a part of. But I don't know, bitch, if you thought that I was just going to sit here and let you just talk about me for years and years on end and try to put me in the fucking grave. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. And you can keep on. No doubt about it, you're going to be sued. I'm glad you put those videos back up. I didn't even know you took the motherfuckers down. But I'm glad you put them back up because I need that information. Thank you. Like I said, you thought you was going to get something new. You thought you was going to build a life for yourself. But the shit didn't work out in the way that you thought it was. Here, the Ten of Cups. I don't know, maybe Philippe that you married, the shit didn't work out. I don't fucking know. You thought that this was going to empower you and that you was going to make some new friends and new memories and everything was going to be great and wonderful and hunky-dory for your motherfucking ass. Queen of Swords, upright. Three of Swords, in reverse. That came up for your motherfucking ass before. Prince of Cups, in reverse. And you thought that you was going to do that and that I was never going to say anything, but I'm sorry, bitch. And what you thought you was going to do, you thought you was going to break my motherfucking heart by doing this, okay? And stealing some love from out of my life from some goddamn man who you thought was a man, what you thought was a man. Two of Pentacles, upright. The Hierophant in reverse. Eight of Cups, upright. Never can tell you about that Hierophant in reverse. She will often talk about that in her readings when I watched. Okay, thought that you were bringing some kind of balance to your life by tearing down somebody, you know, I don't know, what is this? Some people read the Hierophant as, you know, a person, and then you have institutions. But the thing about it is you don't want to walk away from it. You want to continue on. You want to keep on. hoping that I don't have any justice in my life by your fucking words. The words of obviously an insane person, a nut. What else do I need to know about this here? So what's this bitch's plan besides what came up the other day? There's more I'm hearing. Of course there's more. There's always more. She's insane. She's a nut. Backwards thinking is what I'm hearing, okay? No plants. In other words, no roots. You haven't rooted yourself in anywhere or in anything. You just keep floating from place to place to place, doing the same old thing over and over again, causing mayhem wherever you go, thinking that it's cute and that it's fresh and that it's smart and that it's sexy. Long, I'm hearing, thinking that it's going to bring you some longevity, and it never does. Thinking that it's going to bring you some kind of expansion here, constantly looking, instead of doing something for your fucking self. Constantly trying to strategize on someone, and it never works. All it does is keeps you up in your head, and the most that you have is making posts about people and calling them negative names. And making up stories about them, like the dude said who made the post about you on Facebook, that this bitch likes to make up stories about people online. Here, looking for a 10 of Pentacles, which you believe that you're going to get and receive if I just keep out. Okay, trying to do things in secret. Trying to plant seeds to do things in secret, trying to plant some evil shit in secret. Okay. But whatever it is that you're trying to do and that you try to do, you're not going to do to me, bitch. I don't give a fuck. You call me all them names. Looks like I'm calling you all the names. That's what I put in the title of the last video I did after I put chitlin face or something like that. Raging lion, chitlin face, BreaunaJewellBellamy. The senile pathogen. This is what you are, and still getting sued, and you're still going to be sued. You, and I don't give a fuck who's watching, if you participated with this woman in any way, shape, or form, and it's found out and it comes out, you're going to be sued as well. Thank your fucking nobody of a friend. And this is where you sit in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, as per usual, bitch. What this bitch plan on doing here to me? I'm here talking about you, stalking you as per usual. The same dumb, stupid shit she does all the time. This is what I'm hearing. The same dumb, stupid, asinine, can't do no better for herself life that she has built for herself is what she plans on doing to you, even more, all the more. Calling you out, calling you names, burning bridges. I'm sure you burn. That's what you do, is burn bridges. I'm sure you, when you came here, you burned a lot of fucking bridges. And you probably burnt the bridge with Kendrick Lamar. Now you're trying to get him to get back in your vagina, in your booty. I'm hearing, but he won't. Even if he was astral projecting to your ass, he's not going to come back in. He's left you, I'm hearing, he's left you alone, stuck, lonely, miserable. Okay, so maybe he was coming in there astral project, but you let everybody come in and astral project to you and get in your booty, in your vagina, according to you. This is what you stated. And then when the things don't go your way as you plan, then you get mad and irate and you act out and make a complete ass and fool of yourself. I'm hearing the word dominance. It's what you try to do. I'm sweet and kind and loving. Come on in here and get this cup. Okay. But you're not going to be targeting me. I mean, it would be of no avail to you. Just after all, just like since 2021, when you started the shit. 4-4. Despite your lies, everybody sat back and watched. Came over to my channel and watched. All the little sneaky, I'm going to do this. I'm still sitting here. Not dead. as you seriously hoped and wished for. Never with the feds, which I showed the paperwork. Employed, which I showed that paperwork. You don't have any paperwork. You just have a nasty fucking mouth, bitch. That's all you have. That's it. A mean heart and a nasty mouth, and you're still sitting somewhere trying to prove that you drink coffee, that you drank Gavalia coffee. Who needs to prove it, bitch? If that's what you drank, that's what the fuck you drank. No, that's not what you told me. And yes, you did see me make that short eons ago when you thought nobody was looking at my channel about my love for Gavalia coffee. Okay. I didn't say that you never had it. But I know you have a hard time processing things mentally. Senility or just fucking nuts, crazy. Sometimes with you, goddamn, I sit up there and I listen to the shit that you have said. And it's shared with me, and I say to myself, you know what? This bitch ain't even worth. The bitch is fucking crazy, Nikki. She's crazy. Why would you even waste your fucking time? I guess what y'all say, I understand the assignment. See, I don't listen to all of that shit that a lot of people listen to, the modern days, whatever. I'm cool with that. Never have. So I don't even know where that shit came from. Well, first when I would see it on social media, I was like, what is this assignment shit? What the fuck are they talking about? Who cares? You know, you don't think, you don't contemplate about the bullshit that you do. You just act hasty and do. With no sense of direction, no sense of foresight, none. And then when things don't go your way, like a little spoiled little girl, like you're fucking fine, like that little picture you showed me when I guess was y'all was at a picnic or whatever. You're still that same little girl, no foresight, no thought, no nothing, just doing the same shit, dumb shit over and over and over again. And when things don't go your way, you have a temper tantrum. And this is one way that you have a temper tantrum, by calling people names. And I said you look like your skin color looked like a bowl of chitlins because you called that girl that says she looked like a bowl of chitlins. I don't even know that girl. I don't need to know that girl. I don't watch her videos or anything like that. It's just the fact that you just feel like, I'm trying to understand, what is it about you? Go ahead, when you make your fucking post and say some nasty shit about me. Just explain to the rest of the world what it is that's so beautiful and great and quintessential about you, that you can't be talked about as well as just as nasty, if not more nasty. That the same things cannot be said about you. What is it? And for any of you people that sat there and listened to this bitch, I don't give a fuck who you are, and did work on me based off of her lies. I mean, you didn't do that because you believed her. You did that because you wanted to. Because you have a heart just as evil and nasty as she does. Because you knew the shit she was saying that was coming up out of her mouth was lies. So what else? I don't know. Maybe these motherfuckers are not working with you anymore. I'm hearing they see better and they know better. I feel like maybe you're struggling financially. I'm hearing you are. You don't know what to do with yourself. And I'm hearing you're locked in. I don't know, locked into what? Misery. Claims of misery on others. So you're projecting your misery onto others as though it's them, when in reality it's you. But it's not really for you, for other people to believe it. You refuse to believe it, and you refuse to look at your own self and your own life and your own fate that you have created for yourself and destined for yourself. You can write all the dumb shit that you want to, with all that evil, nasty shit, all that evil, nasty post shit that you make, and call me senile and old, and she got gray hair, and she's fat, and blah, blah, blah. A person that goes to you don't realize how much of a fool you make of yourself. And a person goes to those lengths to prove that they drink Gavalia coffee, to prove that they've had Gavalia. That's still on your fucking mind. You're still holding on to that coffee. I'm Nicaraguan. And Colombian, hashtag Colombian coffee and hashtag Nicaraguan coffee. I lived in Finland. They drink coffee. So I have had coffee. That proves it. I've had Gavalia coffee. That proves it. I don't even drink Gavalia coffee anymore. Which really is neither here nor there. You're a lost cause. I'm hearing soulless or soul bound. And return to sender. Anything else? What this bitch plan on doing? Whatever you plan on doing, bitch, it didn't work and it's not going to work. And I will continue to say that you're not stealing anything from here. Not my light, not my love, not my nothing, nothing. I don't know. Of course, it's always got something to do with a goddamn man. But I guess it's supposed to be like a father figure or something the way you all read it. Is this your father? What does he walk away from your motherfucking ass to? Not the one that you claim, not the cocaine master over there in South America who ruined so many fucking lives and families. It's ridiculous. Okay, well, that does sound like shit that you would do. Maybe he is your fucking father. But we know that he's not. Maybe your real one. Maybe did he walk away from your ass? Or some man walked away from you? Some emperor decided they had enough of you. I don't know. Is this the motherfucker that's over the group? It comes out in everybody's reading. Some fucking Aries man. Or did he kick you out of the group or you don't listen to him anymore? You don't like him anymore? What the fuck is it? Okay. Or he's done with you. Okay. What else? Here you are, wanting to be a star so bad, but not doing anything to be one. Here's the tower that is your senile pathogenic existence with the skin color of a bowl of chitlins, pig guts. You call me pig, the old boy, but here you are, the color of pig guts. Not the pig, the guts that it shit slimes through. You're the same exact color. You look just like it. You're on the tower that is your life, okay? And ain't nothing, ain't shit. You don't work. What goals do you have? What aspirations? What desires besides getting online, talking about me, comparing yourself to me? Constantly worrying about me, always in my energy, sending your gnats and your fucking fleas and flies and all of that type of shit. What else? You need to fucking stop. Stop letting the devil fucking control your motherfucking ass. Take some time to go within. The way you carry on, I'm just like, I don't know if she's capable of doing that. The only reason I would say, the way I would look at a person and say they're not capable of doing that is because they, are mentally unstable. They cannot reason because of a mental illness. You think, you fantasize, and believe that this is going to be your outcome and your reward. You fantasize. Fantasy. Living in this energy, childish and immature. Thinking and really believing that you are empowered and empowered enough to be an abundant person. You're burdened than a motherfucker. And like I said, maybe that's why you call him back on Kendrick Lamar, because you done lost some kind of relationship here that I'm hearing that you want back, and you're determined to have it back. Okay. Taking a cup that does not belong to you or that you should have never taken. Believing yourself to be empowered, I'm hearing, through this man, of course, through a man. That is why you are constantly talking about men and men coming in. You think it is so sad. What is the fuck is going on with you, bitch? Nothing. Not just not nothing. You cannot handle what it is that you put out there against me. And bitch, here it is. Once again, you feel rejected than a motherfucker. And you are, I'm hearing, okay? You want some kind of balance and temperance in your life, but you played it. You shouldn't have been a goddamn fool. You shouldn't have been a goddamn fool, and you never should have backstabbed me and betrayed me in the first fucking place. Because you thought that you were going to get something great. And it's so weird to me how you still have it in your mind that all of that shit that I told you when I was talking to you, when you had some sense, is I don't know, that little bit of sense that you had, it seemed as though it's gone, flew in the coop, it's out the window. It no longer exists in your being. But it's amazing to me how you still have in your mind, and the rest of you motherfuckers in the background plot, still plotting and planning, especially you, Philippe Whedon. It amazes me how you still think that is something that is of interest to me, that I desire, that I want. When I was talking to you, I was nowhere near it. But I'm going to get it and show her. That was you. Let it go. Somebody somewhere, that him or whoever, you think they have some money, that you think and believe that they're going to crown you with, I am hearing. It's like, people call up to talk about, and here, all this magic shit you be doing all the fucking time. Maybe it did work for you at some point, doing magic on people, destroying them and destroying their lives. It's not working over here, and it never will. None of you. Let me say that. None of you. For one, like Queen, when I used to talk to her, and she used to tell me all the time, oh, like this bitch over here, I knew back then, I said, this bitch doing all kind of magic on me. I said that, but the shit ain't gonna work because I haven't done anything to Bree. I haven't done nothing to her. How do you do a return to sender on someone that hasn't sent you anything? That's not even logical. It doesn't make sense. How do you set out to do baneful work on someone and you get people to do it for you besides your own work that you're doing, and you're lying to the practitioner about it? This person did this person did, and that person hasn't done anything to you, and then you sit in awe and wonder why it didn't work. I'm trying to help you. You need help. You need love. You need love. You need, I'm hearing, assistance and care. You're so mad and you're so angry at the world and at everything around you and everything about you. You're so insistent on destroying another that I cannot be destroyed. I will not be destroyed. Not by you nor anyone else. If I just choose to destroy myself, that's okay. Or God chooses to destroy me. Get rid of me, say, time to come home. Okay. But it won't be at your hands. And your dirty, nasty words and calling me names that really belong to you. I've had good value coffee for years. That's neither here nor there. You're 42 years old, Bree. What the fuck are you talking about? Who cares? Who on your Twitter account or Facebook account or Instagram account or whatever account are you trying to prove something to? No one cares. I know that's difficult for people to hear. No one cares. They don't care about this. I'm talking to you. You refuse to change and grow and transform. You're still trying to figure out some kind of fucking way to destroy me so that you can feel victorious here. Targeting me, once again, looking for some place that I'm going to be open and vulnerable. How can a person love themselves to that fucking degree? How can you not? Bitch, I sit on my fucking throne. And I'm going to stay sitting on it. You're unhappy. But you're unhappy in this childish little girl space that you live in, and you refuse to grow up. Always a man. If it ain't one man that you think is going to bring you some satisfaction, it's another that you think is going to bring you some satisfaction and some strength of mind, heart, and character. I'm a divorcee. How many TV shows do you watch all fucking day long? In movies and just fantasy. But bitch, whatever, honey. You're not going to be doing anything to me. You keep making your fucking posts, bitch. Thank you. Because they're going, I don't care how much help you need. How much of a charity case you are. You're going to be sued by me. So all your little nasty ass fucking posts and all your little lying ass videos, keep them up. Thank you. So I can screenshot the fuck away and download for the man. Now you lie and say that you're going to sue me for what? For you saying that you were going to kill me, or for you eliciting people, hitmen, to kill me? Is that what you're going to sue me for? For you conspiring with groups of people, apparently more than one. These motherfuckers here on this fucking app in the spiritual community. The spiritualists, the love and lighters, as well as the people here in Cleveland that you conspired with to unalive me, destroy me. Groups, them RICO charges. Anything else? Now, I know people watch it. Some people just like the drama. That's okay. That's part of the world here that we live in, drama. That's why they have things like television shows and movies and plays and fictional tales and stories and whatnot for people to look at it, sit back and enjoy. Drama. I'm all right with that. Anything else? Yeah. You shouldn't have took the cup, honey. Whatever cup you're trying to take now to do to me and anyone else, you need to let it go. Again, conspiring to do things to hurt someone or me. Yeah, sitting with, I don't know, maybe you got some new people that you're looking to recruit and have them sitting in the seat of judgments too with the other people that you have sitting in the seat of judgments, who some can't figure out why things are going haywire in their life. But apparently some have, because it looked like you was by yourself. This came up twice. This keeps coming up for you. Twice today and in the other one. Maybe this is Zarita. I don't know. Bleeding Z. With that Queen of Wands of Leo. This is what you need a healthy dose of. Self-love. Okay. I'm hearing that's it for now. See, you are a never-ending case. But this does give you the attention that you feel that you need, that your mind, your soul, whatever it is that's creeping and crawling around up in you needs, because apparently you didn't get it. I know y'all like, damn, this bitch been talking about this bitch for a year. Yeah, Lord have mercy. She keeps calling me. You all have favor. Peace.